I saw it. I turned around and it went up. It went behind that tree, behind those 3 palms. Right.
Well, we heard the knocks.
Hell yeah, we did.
Hello.
I'm going over there.
Hello.
Come on, Chris. Let's go right now. I know we're not going to see crap, but I just need to go over there and let them know.
I told you I was
But
here.
I saw that.
Hello.
Right here.
Where? Right here.
I just heard something over there.
Right here.
Yeah, it went behind that tree. Now I'm getting a little creeped out. Right here.
Is this you that did that just now?
Yeah.
Is that you, maybe?
It had to have been right here, Chris. And it just went this way. It went that. It just went right up behind all that. God knows where it is.
Where's the EMF meter? Where's the EMF meter at?
I don't know.
Did we leave it? Oh, it's in my pocket. It's in my pocket. Hold on.
Well, see, we're not getting anything out of the ordinary. Chris,
Let me spin around. Hang on. Let me just spin around. Hang on. 0.6, 0.9.
Really?
Yeah, that's higher than normal.
0.1, 0.2 is
0.4.
normal. That's what we do.
Yeah, we tested the human bodies are like 0.1, 0.2 fluctuation.
There's a knock over there.
That was up here. 1.4.
It's been a while, hasn't it? I think it's been 2 months since I've been out. Been sick. A lot of family things going on with everybody. So it's really good. It's really, really good to be out again. It's been quite a while since we've been in this area too. So we're going to go in and probably sit down. Chris has got something going with the other camera that he's going to try out. We got some music we're going to play. And basically kind of sit still and see if anything comes our way. So far it's been kind of quiet. It's how late? 5:30, going on 6 o'clock. Since the time change, it stays lighter in the evening, so in some ways that's good. We'll get in at the dusk, and it could be interesting. Anyway, it's good to be back. I know everybody's probably been really anxious and wonder where we've been, but here we are.
I could have swore my thermocell was giving off smoke behind me, but it wasn't. It's not even on. It's weird. It's like I saw smoke rising from behind me, right behind me. I was like, my thermocell is not on, and I know it's not on, and it's like I turn around and
Really?
yeah, it was almost like smoke was going off my back. So I stood there and exhaled and see if it was just dampness of the air in my breath.
This time of day.
No, it wasn't. It was like smoke coming off my back from my thermocell. And it was as I was pissing, and I was like glancing around, and I caught it right there, right behind me.
That's strange.
Odd.
Never seen that before.
No, never.
You never know what's going on behind you when you're the last one in the line.
What?
You didn't hear that?
Yeah, but it was something on the ground.
Okay.
There was something on the ground. Could have been a bird.
Yeah, could have.
Or a rat. Or...
Yeah, it could be anything.
seen something?
Yeah, it was like someone standing there.
Oh yeah.
See if it was this.
What'd you think you saw, Chris?
A slender figure.
So,
Up beyond those palms, up beyond those pines.
okay. Let me come up here and let me just,
And it was black.
one of a black slender figure right up in here. You want me to come up there with camera?
Like right over here. Look at this, there's a broken tree here.
So you think that's what it was?
No,
Oh,
not at all.
Chris thought he saw a black slendered figure
What it looked like.
right in there.
Yeah, it was right in here.
All right, let me find you. All right, I think I have you there.
See that?
Yeah, I see that.
There's nothing else in here that looked dark like it.
No, not at all.
And it was like over here. It was like over here.
Yeah.
Somewhere here, and it's like it was up against a tree. So I'm barely visible.
You're barely visible. Wave your hand up. Yeah, there you are.
So I'm barely visible.
Yeah, you're barely,
I clearly saw that.
what, 7, 8 foot?
Easy enough to make me stop dead in my tracks.
All right. We were just,
Not like anything ran away.
of course, we were just talking about it, weren't we, on the way here, Betty?
Yes, we were.
And during, I just told Betty we were talking about that right on our way up here today.
A dark, shadowy figure.
I'm not making that shit up. There's nothing over there that looked like it. I saw at least this much, that much black above that stuff.
Why don't I go over there and you film me, okay? And okay? Just give it a little indication of how tall it was.
I'm just
You want to do
I'm
that?
trying my best to say that I just,
Well, you're trying to talk yourself out of it.
I'm trying my best to try to find whatever it was that was slender and dark there.
We always have a tendency to try to disprove what we see out there.
Yeah, it was right here when I passed the palm.
There's-
It was right here. Yeah, you're barely visible. There's nothing dark.
and
There's
Mark was
nothing
wearing a
black
dark
there.
shirt.
Hang on, hang
There's
on.
nothing shadowy there. There's nothing dark there. There's
Hang on a sec. I'm gonna zoom in.
Yeah, and see, he's wearing a black shirt, so it
Okay.
would be pretty
I see you now.
pretty
I had to s-
visible
I had
if it
to
was something dark.
I had to
standing
zoom in pretty good.
if you were to move more to the right, you'd be gone. You'd be slowly disappearing, and whatever.
Like, see, I mean, I'm out of the picture now.
It was like a slender, dark figure standing sideways
I know what you
to
mean,
me,
right?
standing sideways to me, like sideways, and it was just like looking. Yeah, like that, like sideways, but looking.
Yeah.
But it was enough that made me did a double stop.
Of course, everybody knows I'm 6'4", so.
I don't see anything else over there that's dark like that. That's not it. There's no shadows over there. And all I can say is what I saw when I always scan left and right when I walk out here. So there wasn't a peripheral. I was scanning that way and looked, and that's when I saw it. You know that? Hey, it wasn't in my peripheral. I was scanning. I was turning my head and I was
Well,
scanning
we heard-
and I saw it.
Well, we heard a little bit further
And
up.
then I just stopped dead in my tracks, and that's when I did the double look, and I started looking, and that's when there was nothing there. And there's nothing dark there. There's nothing dark like... It was as black as your damn shirt, or even more black.
I know what you're saying.
It was as dark as your shirt. Hey, it was dark as your shirt and probably 2.5 times that up.
Yeah. I for sure. I'm not lying, okay? When I turned around like that to look
Yeah.
sideways,
Yeah.
right there, right, right there,
I know.
right in there.
So you saw it too?
I saw something right in there.
Just
when
now?
I turned my head like
Yeah,
this.
it's yeah, I'm not making this shit up. I don't
I know
normally
you're
I don't
not,
normally
Chris.
even mention
I know,
these things.
Right there.
You don't see anything right now?
Of course not. I turned like that because I was going to look sideways, you know, like that. Because I turned and boom. So I
There's Mark.
like, what the hell?
Now tell them what I told you up there. The girls didn't hear this. Tell them what I told you that was behind me when I was taking a leak.
You tell him, but when Chris was up there taking a leak, he saw vapors
I saw vapor behind me,
like as if his
like my
Like the thermocell is
yeah,
on?
like my thermocell was running.
But the thermocells are all off.
No, the thermocell it was off, and I told Mark about it. I didn't tell y'all about it, and I said I'd be damned this thing. When I was stopping and taking a leak, I was looking around. I was looking around, and I saw like thermocell smoke coming off my back. The thermocells are not on right now, and so I stood there thinking that it's just my hot breath in the coolness of the swamp. So I started exhaling. Well, that didn't produce no smoke. And then so I said to myself, well, I ran into a spider web. You know what I'm saying? It's a spider web that's hung on the back of my hat, and it's just in my peripheral vision. But no, there was no spider web either.
I get okay. Just say it, okay.
Well, come out.
That's the first time I saw. The shadow walker. And it's and literally, it's like a snap of your finger.
Yes,
There's
I
nothing
know.
there.
Yeah,
It's like the snap of your finger.
and then
There's
it's
nothing
gone.
there.
But I felt like when I looked over and saw one deeper in there, my first thought was, oh, they want us to go in. They're leading us in.
There's nothing over
But
there.
I don't feel, and I'm not a scaredy cat. I don't feel comfortable going on in this area, okay? So let's just not do it. But it's like you see one here, we go in, and then I see one a little deeper. They want us to go a little deeper, and then we'd see another one, and we'd just be ended up in nowhere land.
There's nothing there, and it was like behind those pines.
So let's just not play their game.
There's nothing there even remotely looks like a dark.
No,
dark
nothing
figure.
at all.
And that's what I did. I was doing this. You see this right here? See, I was coming by. You see this palmetto line?
Yeah.
I was coming by, but whatever was over there wouldn't be able to see me. And so as I breached over, I scanned like that, and that's when I saw it standing there.
I
Hey,
believe
he's
you.
probably watching me and Betty.
Bam, right over there. And that's when I stopped and did like.
Well, you guys weren't talking
And I
when we
was
came.
last in line, so I was way back there.
Yeah, and you're taller than
So-
all of us.
I can see, now, if I'm right here, I can see over all that.
There's nothing dark over there like a person.
I agree with you.
There's not even a tree that looks like it.
Chris, I'm with you 100% on this because
All those pine trees are brown. All those pine trees are brown. There's nothing black.
no, there's nothing black.
And there's
in
not
there.
even a shadow that I could have
No.
mistakenly.
And I knew you saw something because you backtracked and you went up again, and I thought, oh boy,
Yeah.
he's trying to recreate
Yeah,
something.
and I'm doubting myself.
And that's what
while
you
I'm-
do.
I'm doubting myself as I recreate it.
You see these dark shadows, and you backtrack thinking, well, I can recreate it. Because, yeah, it should be able to recreate
Yeah,
it.
because what I saw was
And you
just a
don't.
shadow.
Yeah.
What I saw was just a shadow, and you're like, okay,
But it gets your attention, doesn't it?
where's the shadow? And you're like, let me repeat it 3 or 4 times, and it's like, and it's the snap of your finger. It'll be gone.
So after Chris seeing what he saw, I think I'm just going to pull back a little bit and film a little bit behind me. What kind of noise does it make?
Or should I do it? Not yet.
I don't care.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Let's just be quiet.
I'm so hot. My glasses are.
I also got a flare too, so when it starts getting darker, I'll put the
Hey, that woodpecker. When I did this, the woodpecker was quiet.
Hit it again. Oh.
Y'all hear something like when I was like I heard something?
I didn't.
It's going good now.
Bark with your knees.
I can't get on my...
What the hell is that? It's our music. Oh, shit. I was fixing to choke. Holy shit. Can I check my pants?
Okay, we're just sitting out here, and Chris has his other camera on a tripod, and we have a Bluetooth speaker up in there, and been playing some. Those are the tunes you got out west, right, Chris? Yeah. A drum circle, and we've been playing this bowl thing, and it's been quiet.
Here I believe it has, yes.
Yeah, it's been quiet here. Yeah, a few things here and there, but nothing.
A few things.
A few things.
A big tall thing.
But
Let's do something different. Let's break the group up
mhm.
and separate by 50 yards.
Okay. So
I'll go in deeper.
you're going to go in deeper?
I'll take one person with me and I'll
All
go
right.
in deeper.
And I'll just sit my ass right here.
So who wants to go with me?
You can go with him.
Chris and his sister are going deeper, and only one will probably come back.
I'm doing an interview with Mark. All right, while they are getting in position.
Okay.
So we never said what
Um,
we're doing today, or
well, I said a little bit back there in my intro.
Okay.
Chris and his sister, Betty, Beata, of course, is with me, and I'm here. And I'm assuming that's Chris.
yeah.
And we just came out in this area. Haven't been here, like I said, in over 2 months. Over 2 months. And Chris has got his other camera on a tripod. And we're just kind of sitting and hanging out. And we're playing some music on a Bluetooth speaker. And I have this bowl here that we've been making noises with.
That's right.
And basically just hanging out, if you remember.
That's Chris.
And that's
That's
us.
Chris. All right.
But I'm going to talk anyway.
Okay.
They like it when we talk. And Chris and I did this. It was more in that area over there. And we got some really good responses. We had a female vocal come in on us. And I saw some movement in the trees. And so, you never know. He's gone too far.
Oh, I don't know.
He's losing. There he is. So we've split up, and like I said, Chris and his sister went about 50 yards that way, and Beata and I are standing
Yeah, we're
back
just
here.
sitting here.
And we're just sitting here, listening.
I noticed that the mosquitoes are getting more active.
Yeah, it's starting to get dark. So.
further they go.
Yeah,
They
they've
lose
lost
lose the signal.
connection.
Nothing going. Not working. Nothing's working.
Really?
No, I mean nothing's working.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I don't like my big camera I brought out here.
Well, we haven't never brought it out here before, have we?
No.
I remember the last one time we were here not too long ago. We got all those vocals back in that area, and we were talking with them, and they would respond. It wasn't a vocal; it was crashings and
That's right.
snaps and pops.
And yeah, and knocks.
Yeah, and that was out in that area. And also, a long time ago, when we came out with the parabolic at night, when we heard those, I called them demon voices, way out there on the parabolic. And then we heard, and traditionally, there's always been something it sounds very heavy and very male-ish out in that area over there. And there's nothing in that area going that way. It is miles of absolutely swamp and nothing. But
Yeah.
traditionally, remember when Chris shot marbles out there, and we got some really heavy-duty vocals in response and some thrashing around.
When I asked Chris, what are we going to do? You know, we're all eager to come out. And he said, oh, you know what? A lot of times the viewers tell him, why don't you just go somewhere and just sit still? And he said, that's exactly what we're going to do today. And I'm like, really? And he said, yeah.
Now, they're going to get mad because we're talking, but
Well,
our experience is they talk over us. If we're quiet, nothing goes on. If we're just jabbering on, then we'll start hearing things,
and that there are.
and they're coming back. Well, that was quick.
Hmm.
Oh, I guess Chris
Well,
is
well, the
ready to
sun
move
is
on.
going down too, and the mosquitoes are just so active right now.
This is a heavy bowl.
Yes, it is.
No change.
No, it's been very quiet.
No change.
Nada. Nothing. Not even a scratch.
All right, we're kind of heading on now. That was really kind of a bust. You never know, though. And we're going to go out the creek way. I'm bringing up the back again. I'm just not comfortable with the girls bringing up the rear when it's getting kind of dark. If anything's going to mess with us coming around the back, it's going to be with me. And so let's see what happens.
But there was nothing there.
No, there wasn't. And there was nothing when you walked back, and there was nothing when I walked back, at least
And
in
it was
that
like a
spot.
It was like a side profile shot, and it was like that thin.
Very slender.
Yeah. Real thin, like it'd be sideways to me.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Chris.
You're only gonna get a half second look when it happens to you.
Isn't it strange how your mind tries to just rationalize it immediately? Put it into something that you can understand?
Yep.
Just immediately you're backtracking, thinking, did I really see that? Can I recreate that? It's just the shadow, it's the way the light's playing, it's You know, it's you almost go into overdrive trying to find an explanation that your mind can understand.
For your brain to get a way out.
Yeah, I understand it.